Here at 220 pounds, last year's 215-pound Division II state champion Riley Delzer, a senior from O'Connell Falls in the orange singlet, undefeated at 8-0, and the Division I champion Jordan Gruettner from Muskego. He's 10-0, 40-0 a year ago. This match brought to you by J.J. Keller. Quick takedown there from Gruettner. Gruettner, first team All-State punter, honorable mention All-State linebacker. Delzer, first team All-Conference and both offensive and defensive line, made the All-Region team on both lines, and honorable mention All-State defensive lineman. So, a couple of good athletes here at this 220-pound weight class. Delzer, winning that state title a year ago, was 39-5, was a qualifier at heavyweight as a sophomore. Gruettner qualified for state as a freshman at 189. As a sophomore, was a runner-up to Noah Buddy of Kaukauna before the undefeated dominating campaign a year ago. Coming off a 4-0 day at the Oconomowoc-Cooney Duels. I mean, you look at Gruettner a year ago. At the state tournaments, his first match, a pin in a minute 15. Second match, a pin in 2:26. In the semi-second period pin, he stuck Tyler Lecker of Brookfield East. And then in the finals, a major over Steve Sizer of West Bend West, 13-4. Delzer defeating Peyton Duplay of Tomahawk 6-2 to stand atop the podium. 35 seconds here in this first period. J.J. Keller, helping companies with safety and regulatory compliance since 1953. Transportation, workplace safety, human resources, construction safety, and hazardous materials. One of the largest employers in Wisconsin's Fox River Valley, employing over 1,100 associates. J.J. Keller. And of course, once again this year, we'll be keeping an eye on Dallas Seavey of the J.J. Keller Iditarod racing team. Top 5 finish a year ago, and he'll be looking to become the youngest to ever win the Iditarod this upcoming March of 2012. Good first period here. Gruettner up by 1, 2-1 on the Van Son of Green Bay scoreboard to the second. Gruettner will go on bottom. Gruettner not exactly sure yet what path he will take. Will he play football in college or wrestle? Gruettner a year ago, that big win in the Cheesehead Finals, defeated Viscarando. And if you saw that match, some of the scrambling was off the charts. Gruettner 4-1. What a day for Oconto Falls in these finals. Luxembourg Casco is going to win the team championship, but Oconto Falls got a champion for Mike Friedman at 106, Matt Damp at 113, Dewey Krieger at 120, Jacob Morrissey at 170. Look at Division II. Luxembourg Casco, Ellsworth, Oconto Falls. Gruettner trying to peel the arm of Delzer back into a hammerlock. You look at Gruettner, the pressure, his hips up on his toes, and you can just about imagine the pressure he's imposing on Delzer. Now looking for an armbar is Gruettner. 35 seconds showing on the Vans Honda of Green Bay scoreboard. Here in the second period, Gruettner up by 3, 4-1. And now Delzer hit with stalling. Final seconds tick away. And the second period is in the books. Delzer's got choice. He'll go on bottom. Delzer was fourth here a year ago, but it was at heavyweight. Remember watching Delzer a couple years back against Kurt Fuller of Wisconsin Rapids at heavyweight. And Delzer, he's a fighter. I mean, the one thing with Riley Delzer, he's going to give you everything he's got. He's not going to back down from anybody. He's not taking a second seat to Gruettner. Wrestling him really tough. 4-2, 55 seconds. I mean, Delzer, he's got the heart of a lion. And Delzer pushing the pace, moving forward, and Gruettner hit with stalling. You know, double unders from Delzer. Got to give him credit, he went for it. And that will wrap it up for Gruettner. Good battle, exactly what you'd expect. A couple of state champions from a year ago. Match brought to you by J.J. Keller. 6-2 the final score. Jordan Gruettner, your Battle on the Bay champion at 220 pounds.